and I looked at Christina and I was like, what if that was Banksy? As you guys can see, I have several Banksy pictures behind me. Now, what's interesting about these is I have 5 of them. Here are an additional 2 right up there, and I have another one who is going to go out to auction. Now, the crazy story about this is, first and foremost, Banksy is an anonymous artist who goes and spray paints kind of, you know, the walls, public walls. He spray paints stop signs and like the yield signs, and he is very like against capitalism, so all of his paintings have a message. For example, we have one up here, which is my favorite one, which is the love bomb. If you look at that closely, now I'll go ahead and link it up right here. If you look at this picture closely, he's throwing a flower, like a bomb, like a Molotov. And it's just symbolizing, instead of war, throwing love and compassion onto someone. And Banksy has been seen all around the world trying to do this. Again, nobody really knows who he is. There is speculation of a gentleman by the name of Robert being him, but again, he's anonymous. He ultimately has done it a couple of times where he goes and sits in a street corner in New York City or in Spain or something like that, and he sells his artwork. And he doesn't reveal anyone that's him. But the cool thing is, people walk away thinking they bought a $60 painting and they're worth millions. So here is a little clip of Pawn Stars as to when the monkey showed up, like appeared at Pawn Stars.
This is the Banksy.
Wow, amazing. Let me take a closer look. So this is the monkey detonator, and easily identifiable as a Banksy just from the overspray. You see how he sprays and there's slight blurred lines?
Yeah, I mean, it screams Banksy.
Absolutely.
So what do you think about it?
It's an important work by him, and it's obviously an early work by him, but Banksy was painting way back in the late 90s on the street quite early in Bristol and organising events, and then he came up to London, and that's really when 2000, 2001, when his notoriety started to rise.
So what do you think of this one?
I mean, Banksy's rats are his signature, but I think this is one of the special ones for me.
Yeah, I do believe it's like quintessential Banksy.
Quintessential is the right word, yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm buying legit stuff and I'm buying it at the right price.
Sure, I understand.
So, are they legit?
I need to check the certificates, and I see we have one certificate here for this print. The one thing is that we're very lucky that Banksy invented this system, so we can check that with pest control, so knowing it's a real McCoy.
Okay.
So I can tell from the certificate and by certain security features that this is a legitimate Banksy.
Cool.
And do you have the certificate for the original as well?
Yes, the owner is currently traveling on a business trip, and we can send you the certificate.
Okay. And the process of me checking that would take 24 hours.
So, if I make a deal, you can get them all checked out, and we can just broker the entire thing through your shop.
It would be a pleasure.
All right, the big question. What are they worth?
I would see this piece, the monkey detonator, on a good day in auction, achieving 900,000, maybe more.
Pounds.
Pounds.
So 900,000 pounds is a smidgen more than $1 million.
Indeed.
And what does this go for?
Recent auction results, we've seen this print achieve £16,000.
So that's right around 19,000 American, right around
Thereabouts,
that?
yeah, thereabouts.
Okay. All right, I will give you a call if the deal comes together, and we'll get it done. Okay?
Sounds good. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay. 500,000 pounds. 700,000 pounds, it's 840,000 American. Get everything over to Oliver. The second he tells me everything is verified, I'll wire the money, he'll get you paid.
Congratulations, they're beautiful pieces. You won't regret it.
So you guys can see there is a lot of value in Banksy's. So I actually got 5 Banksys. And it's really cool. I went to a garage sale and I found them in the way back corner, and I saw art just kind of everywhere. I mean, there was art everywhere, and like this stuff was like in the very, very back of this garage, not even really out. And I asked him about it, and he kind of smiled and smirked, and then he like started telling me about them, and I got them. He wanted 15 bucks each, and I was like, I'll give you 10 bucks each, whatever. And I actually got all 5 of them for 60 bucks. And then he actually gave me a gift. He gave me this Disneyland pack. He gave me this Disneyland sticker, and then he also gave me a card for a hotel. Now, right, and after kind of leaving, I told Christina, I was like, man, that guy looks really familiar, right? And we left. And he also gave me this as a gift. I don't know if you can see it without the exposure. It's a Banksy dollar. I'm a huge Banksy guy. I immediately recognize these. And again, no one knows who he really is. And it's really cool because these are actually stamped with the Banksy symbol. I don't know if you can see it or if it's overexposed on the camera. It's a Banksy sticker, and it has a Disneyland sticker right there as well. Two of these actually came from Disneyland, and the others are just apart from Disneyland, which is really, really cool. The Disneylands are worth about $1,000 a piece, and actually the other ones I am going to be sending them to get appraised. I do not want to sell them. I want to include them in my own personal collection. If they turn out to be real, which mine do have the serial number, it could be a $900 to $1.2 million painting that I have. I mean, I just ordered. I'm getting them professionally framed as well, but it's really cool. I left thinking to myself, and I looked at Christina, and I was like, "What if that was Banksy? But what if that was him living in a house here in Florida, Southwest Florida?" So it's really cool what you guys can find at garage sales. I'm a huge Banksy lover. I love all of his artwork. Not necessarily the artwork, but just the message and the quirkiness behind his artwork. So yeah, that's the crazy story, and it's cool because he has a son who just had a ton of Transformers. Like the little toys had like over 32 grand, like a lot of Transformers. So that's the story behind my Banksys behind me. I know I've gotten a lot of messages on Instagram about them. Yes, they are real in my opinion, but I'm getting them verified, so hopefully that they are. But if you guys want me to show you any of my other collections, I'd love to show you. And until the next time, guys, peace.